Welcome back to One Stop Law. In this video, we will look into the journey of Justice UU Lalit, who has become the new Chief Justice of India. Justice UU Lalit took oath as the 49th Chief Justice of India on Saturday, 27th August 2022. President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, administered the oath of office to Justice Lalit at the swearing-in ceremony today, held in the Darbar Hall of Rashtrapati Bhavan. Justice Lalit succeeds Chief Justice N.V. Ramana, who retired on Friday, 26th August 2022. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, present Vice President of India Jagdeep Dhankar, former President of India Ramnath Kovind, former Vice President of India M. Venkaiah Naidu, and many other Union ministers graced the oath ceremony. The new Chief Justice of India, Justice Lalit, has a short tenure of 74 days and will hold the office till he attains the age of 65 years on November 8, 2022. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, the next senior most judge of the Supreme Court after Justice Lalit, is next in the line to become the next Chief Justice of India. Now, in this regard, I have already made a short video on how year 2022 is going to give India three Chief Justices in the same year. You can check that video out. I will provide the link in the description box. Now, let us have a quick glance at the journey of Justice UU Lalit. Justice UU Lalit's full name is Justice Uday Umesh Lalit. He was born on November 9, 1957. His father, Mr. Justice U.R. Lalit, was also a senior advocate, and he had also served as a judge at the Delhi High Court. Hailing from Maharashtra, Justice Lalit was enrolled as an advocate on 1983. Before that, he did his degree of law from the Government Law College, Mumbai, and got a specialization in criminal law. He started his practice in Bombay High Court in December 1985 and then moved to Delhi in January 1986. Till 1992, he worked with former Attorney General late Soli J. Sorabji and was designated as a senior advocate by the Supreme Court in April 2004. Having experience in criminal law, he handled many high profile cases as a legal counsel. To name a few, he has represented present Union Minister Amit Shah in Tulsiram Prajapati fake encounter case. He also appeared in several other high profile cases, including the Black Buck case against Bollywood actor Salman Khan, the road rage case against cricketer turned politician Navjot Singh Sidhu, and a corruption case on behalf of former Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh. As a legal counsel, he was appointed as amicus curiae in several matters, and he was also appointed as special public prosecutor for CBI by the Supreme Court in the famous 2G Spectrum case. In the year 2014, in August 2014, he was elevated directly to the Supreme Court as a judge from the bar, and he became only the sixth lawyer to be so honored. In fact, he is the second judge in the history of India to have been elevated from being a counsel to a Supreme Court judge and then going on to become the Chief Justice of India. So, after being elevated to be a judge of the Supreme Court, he has also been part of several important rulings in the Supreme Court. Chief Justice Lalit headed the bench that last month in 2022 itself has sentenced businessman Vijay Mallya, who was found guilty of contempt of court in the year 2017, to 4 months imprisonment and a fine of rupees 2,000 million dollars. He has also headed the bench that convicted this fugitive businessman for contempt in May 2017. He had also presided a bench which underscored the importance of mitigating circumstances while dealing with death penalty convicts. In a Madhya Pradesh case involving a man sentenced to death for the gang rape of a child, the bench gave credence to the role of a mitigation investigator in going into the background of the convict. The court also initiated a suo motu case to streamline the process of consideration of mitigating circumstances in such matters. Chief Justice Lalit was also a part of the five-judge bench, which, by a majority of 3:2 judgment in August 2017, set aside the centuries-old practice of instant triple talaq or talaq-e-biddat, in which Muslim men could divorce their wives by uttering talaq 3 times instantly. Chief Justice Lalit also headed a bench which in July 2020 upheld the rights of the erstwhile royals of Travancore in the administration of the Sri Padmanabha Swami Temple in Thiruvananthapuram. In November 2021, a Supreme Court bench headed by Chief Justice Lalit quashed the two judgments of the Nagpur bench of Bombay High Court, saying that the most important ingredient for constituting an offence of sexual assault under Section 7 of the POCSO Act is the sexual intent and not the skin to skin contact with the child. In 2019, he was also made part of the bench which was to hear the Ayodhya title suit issue, but he recused himself from the hearing after it was pointed out that he had appeared in a connected matter in 1997 as a lawyer for former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Mr. Kalyan Singh. Moreover, Chief Justice Lalit has also been quite proactive in his role as the executive chairman of NALSA. On a visit recently to Mumbai, he made it a point to visit a school run by Prerana, an NGO working with women and children in the red light areas, and engage with some of the women forced by circumstances into the trade. The outgoing Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramanna, who retired from the post of Chief Justice on Friday 26 August 2022, had recommended Justice Lalit's name to the government as his successor. Today he was also present at the oath ceremony of Justice UU Lalit. Ramanna had expressed confidence that with his long and rich experience in the bar as well as on the bench, Justice Lalit will take the institution of judiciary to greater heights through his able leadership. Speaking at a function organized by the Supreme Court Bar Association to bid farewell to Justice Ramanna on Friday, Justice Lalit said that he has always believed that the role of the top court is to lay down law with clarity, and the best possible way to do it is to have larger benches as early as possible so that the issues get clarified immediately. I quote him, he said, "So we will strive hard to say that yes, we will always have at least one constitution bench functioning all throughout the year." And he looks forward to have at least a five-judge permanent constitution bench in the Supreme Court functioning throughout the year. During Justice Lalit's tenure as the Chief Justice of India, several important cases, including Constitution Bench matters, are likely to come up for adjudication before the Apex Court. The top court had recently notified that 25 five-judge Constitution Bench matters would be listed from 29th of August 2022. Among the important five-judge bench matters which have been listed is a plea challenging the Constitution, that is 103rd Amendment Act of 2019, which provided reservation to economically weaker sections, the challenge to the WhatsApp privacy policy, and the issue of parliamentarians or legislators claiming immunity from criminal prosecution for taking a bribe to give a speech or a vote in the House. So we see that Chief Justice Lalit has been a key part of the country's jurisprudential journey in the last couple of years, initially as a lawyer and then as a judge. We expect him to deliver better and take India to great heights in his tenure as the Chief Justice of India. We wish him all the best. That's all for this video. See you in some other lecture. Till then, thank you all.